I am feeling that we met in last yuga, like 1 millennium is over. Yes, you are all also feeling like that. And I also forgot everything, Prabhuji. What you taught. What I taught, I forgot. What about you all? Whatever I taught, I forgot everything. What about you all? You also forgot everything, whatever you learned. You heard, not learned. Yes or no? So much busy now. We are all in our life, day-to-day life. We are all so much. We have to struggle for existence in this material world now. Living is very, very difficult. For that, you have to work hard to maintain small family and living. It is taxing so much energy. Yes, it's true or not? So it's not an easy thing. And on top of that, giving little support to the temple also, if you have some commitments like that, it's taxing like anything. Whole day you have to put whole energy. And I know actually, I understand actually, Grihasthas, how you are struggling and so much hard work you are doing with being non-devotees and also maintaining yourself and family and supporting temple and giving donations. It's really very hard work. And that's why I'm really very much thankful for all of you. But one unfortunate thing is what you know, previously the life was very simple. If you go, I don't know about Malaysia, in India, if you go see 78 years before, we used to have this agrarian based lifestyle. That means they used to have a few piece of land, little piece of land they might be having. So few acres of land, 3 acres, 4 acres, and they will be having the cows or bulls. In my village also, when my childhood, we used to now also we have land. So we used to have land, and they produce the grains in that land, rice, paddy, and for the vegetables near to the house in the empty space we used to put this some vegetable plants, and we have buffaloes, not the cows. We don't have cows, so buffaloes, and with that buffalo we used to get milk. Like that, people are very simple. They used to earn their food very easily. But now earning money, earning food is very difficult. So for that, lot of struggle, and for that they has to work hours and hours, 10 hours, 15 hours in the companies, and also so much workload. Main thing is not only time. So you might be working for only 4 hours or 5 hours in company, but the stress whatever is there, that means, oh, I should get this tomorrow, I should finish that, and this I should finish that, and for that what I should do, and how to do that program, how to this research, this development, like that. This is always in the taxing in the mind. Even there in the home, still they are thinking about the office work. Yes, is it like that? No, you are all peacefully happy, huh? Then whoever is having this kind of difficulty, workload, and also even coming to the house, there is so much difficulty. One, raise the hands. All of you raise hands. So I have okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Such a workload pressure. How many you have? Fairly, you tell me. No problem. Okay. 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 How many? 12. Only 12. Remaining all. I will catch remaining all. So I will give pressure to remaining all. So they has to study everything then. Oh, acha, now Saubhagya Mataji also coming in. Chenmai also coming. Amrita. So total 14 total. Okay. Amrita Mataji, what you are doing actually? You are housewife, na? What workload you have?
Prabhu, I'm a retired nurse.
Retired, na? Then what is the
I just
workload? What
retired
workload
2 years
you
ago.
have? You still have workload?
Yeah, definitely more than I used to have when I was working.
Oh my
Staying as a
God.
housewife, I have more responsibilities, Prabhu.
Oh,
Because we
wow.
have to manage a temple.
No,
Uh,
no, temple is okay, Mataji. Temple, I'm not asking.
at home.
Karmis, working with Karmis.
Karmi work is just at home, Prabhu. Working. working, I mean, housework itself is very taxing, bro.
Achha, achha.
Yeah. Because
So and that's why.
my
Hmm.
day starts from Mangal Arati until I go to sleep. I never non-stop working.
My God. Okay, thank you for raising hands. So please put down your hands. This is the same situation in the whole world. Our devotees are struggling like anything. See, they also want to do a pure devotional service. They want to think about the Krishna all the time. Only the main problem is how to maintain body, how to maintain the family peacefully, and so that no need to work with all these people, and so that happily chanting Hare Krishna mantra with less hard work, get the all the food grains and good health and education for children. You want these many things only, na? One is food, nice food, healthy food, and proper health medication and education for children, and so protection from the outside people. Only these things we need. If we are able to provide this in an easy way, devotees happily they are ready to chant 24 hours. Yes, there. Yeah, this is Prabhupada also says, and that's why Prabhupada wanted all of us to live in the communities, farm communities. In simple farm communities, they should live, and with the cows and land. In Vrindavan, how Krishna used to live? Krishna is going to office or not? Krishna is not going to any. Krishna is having any computer or not? No computer, no office. So how they are living? So Krishna is every day early morning he wake up. So he will finish his daily duties. Then after that, his mother will pack the food, lunch, and she will feed him. And after that, she will pack lunch to him in his thaila, some small in the cloth. She will pack everything. Mother Yashoda Maya, and she will give the cows to him. You take this cows and graze it. And also, like all other gopas, they're also having their own cows from their house. All together with the cows, they are going front, and these are all boys are going behind that happily. They are discussing and they are putting and they are playing, and they are reaching the forest. In the forest, so Krishna and all these boys they used to play every day different games. They used to invent new games every day, and they do a lot of masti, so much enjoyment. And after that, some when the afternoon happens, they will open every the lunch and they will be distributing each other. Arre, what you brought? He brought the that sandesh, and he brought rasgulla, and she and another that boy brought the so curd rice, and he yellow rice, pulihora, like that. Everyone is sharing everyday picnic for them. And cows are happily eating the grazing in the green grass, and they are so happy. And with happy mood, cows also returning. Boys also then they'll bring back the cows, and they'll so by the evening when the sun is setting, they'll be reaching to the house. And Mother Yashoda Maya gives the hot water to bathe. So Krishna is bathing with hot water, and Mother Maya is making fresh and ready hot so dinner, and you will eat it by 6:30, 7 o'clock, and then you'll go for bed sleeping. Like that, Krishna is so happily, joyfully he is living. This is the lifestyle in Vrindavan. And also Balaram and others, they used to plow the land. And then another batch is there. They used to plow the land and put the seeds. Then Mother Earth is so happy with the because they are not doing any sin, na? Completely, it's a transcendental, and it's they are all pious. So that's why even if you put a seed immediately, it is going to give the so plants and plants are giving the whatever fruits you want, the fruits are coming out. So fertile, so nice. Previously, Mother Earth was like that. But what happened? She is becoming so that means disturbed because of our sinful activities, sucking out the petrol from her. So just making hole to her heart. and bringing out the different liquids, petrol from her heart, and also just filling the whole earth with the garbage, bring out the petrochemical products and plastic, this and that, and polluting the rivers, polluting the cutting the forest, and polluting the air, polluting the land with the fertilizer, pesticides. And she became so unhappy with us. And now she doesn't want to give anything to us. Why I have to give? She is saying that, why I have to give? You are disturbing me, you are spoiling me, then I will not also cooperate with you. And where are the cows? Cows are my friends. Land's friends are the cows. So Bhumata, Gomata, both are friends actually. Now you are taking out the Gomata. No Gomata. Where is Gomata? Cows. Because there are no cows, then earth is becoming barren and barren, barren land. And that's why we are not getting sufficient food grains. And we are not caring for the earth. We are not caring for the mother earth and mother cow. So mother cow and mother earth, we are not caring like, but Krishna is caring the cow like anything. He used to wash that early morning. He wakes up and cleaning the cows, and he's feeding, and he's doing like the teaching and so many things he used to do. And Balaram is caring the land so much. So that's why they are happy and their life is so simple. So well, previously society was like this. I think even in your country also it was like that. Yes, 100 years before to 150 years before, it's like that. No?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. But gradually what is happening? So why I am saying there is a important thing is we have to change the lifestyle actually. And they has to come into the communities. Devotees has to form as communities, take the piece of land and have the communities and do their own farm and their own cows, produce their own food. And remaining time they should utilize to chant Hare Krishna, and they should be free from the anxiety. And this mission will be successful from China. China will be the last country to become Krishna consciousness, but China will take up this mission very quickly, fastly. Yeah, I heard like that from senior disciples of Prabhupada. So because they are a lot of hard workers. So anyway, why I'm saying, so because of our complexity of the life, not able to, we are reading the so much, we are studying the classroom, we are discussing so many points, but after class immediately we are engaged with the non-devotees, and that's why we are in the mode of passion and ignorance. Then peacefully our mind is not peaceful. Because of that, whatever we are hearing, that is not retaining in the mind, because of the disturbance from the non-devotees association, because of the this kind of pressure, stress. So that's why my humble request, in your places you try to make the endeavors to make your own communities. So for Prabhupada said again and again, in West Virginia, New Vrindavan project, he started New Vrindavan project 1966 itself. And he immediately started that. After starting our movement in 1965, in 1966 itself, he started the West Virginia New Vrindavan project. He wanted all the devotees so who are in the cities to go to the rural area and live peacefully and chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And in the cities, few people should be there to preach. Whoever the preachers, they should be there in the city and preach the city people. And whoever is convinced to follow our process, they should be shifted to the rural communities. So like this whole society has to be changed. So in that peaceful life, they will be deeply understanding the Bhakti Shastras and developing even further Shraddha and try to be qualified to be a pure devotee. So this was the Prabhupada's plan. But until unless we are in the so-called the artificial and sophisticated and cozy and difficult and complex and modernized technical world, if we are always like taking the water in a broken pot. You are trying to carry the water from your pot, water from your pond, from pond to home through a broken pot. So if you fill that broken pot, by reaching to your home, you'll be that is empty. So similarly, we are endeavoring to become pure devotees and we are trying to be Krishna conscious and we are trying, struggling. But because of the association of the mode of passion and ignorance out of this material, so outside world, so this outside people and world that is a full of passion and ignorance, we are also coming in contact with this. And because of this, what is happening? Our consciousness is being getting polluted actually. And we are hesitated by those things. And because of that, in that hesitated mind, there is nothing is retained. So everything is simply like a broken pot, nothing is retained, no water will be retained. In the same way, we are, so when our consciousness is always is inflicted by these modes, so that is disturbing and then disturbing the mind, and because of the disturbance in the mind, nothing is retained, not able to remember anything. If I ask now what is Anyabilasa Sunyam Gnana Karma Dhanavruta Manukul and Krishna it's difficult for them to say answer. Even in the sitting in the class, they are having the anxiety for the what will happen after the next class. So class after the class, so I have to do this work and that work, that responsibility, this responsibility. They're always in the anxiety for the maintaining their body. They are full of anxiety. My boss, what he will do, my work, what will happen next work, this and that. So that's why, what is the solution? One solution is trying to make your life simplified, and you have to accept such a means which will be giving the your basic maintenance. You should not be endeavoring to do a big task and earning the lot of money, no, which is on the on sacrificing your devotional practice and time. If you do big endeavors, atyahara prayasascha prajalpo niyamagrascha janasangascha laulincha shadbir bhaktir vinishyati. If you put that means, oh, lot of money I want to earn and I need this kind of cozy life and this big building and I need this money, and if you keep such a targets and if you try keep on doing the, so I will retire after the 30 years, after 35 years, till that time I will work left and right. So because of this, you are losing your time and energy and you are away from the Krishna consciousness, pure devotional service. You are not able to even understand also. So that's why make your life simplify. Wherever you are, you take up the simple life. So that means you do this little work and get money, and so that you can maintain your body and soul together, and for your body, your family also, body and soul together. So let peacefully happy whatever you have with that, and save the time and energy for the time for the practicing bhakti. That is very important actually. Devotees has to realize this and accept the some household activities and do the some cottage industries and practice the some scale industries which are not so complex. And also one more point you have to remember, where there is a non-devotee association, you should cut off actually as much as possible. Try to cut off the non-devotees association. That is always very dangerous and you don't know how it is inflicting or influencing you. And because being with them, you are always getting hesitated actually, getting agitated by thoughts, their feelings, their, so many things like this. So that's why I request all of you sincerely, so reduce as much as possible non-devotee association. You should, now I am inspiring all of you, so to take up some such a life decisions where you can so save your energy and time, and you can utilize for the practicing devotion, studying the Bhakti Shastras once and twice, thrice, and only one life, this life you give for this. Next life, okay, whatever you want to, you do. But in this life, you just follow what Srila Prabhupada said. So this is the recommendation, this is the request from the Srila Prabhupada for all of you. He said again and again in his lectures, and again, he is saying simple living and high thinking. Don't make your life complex. Don't be with the non-devotees. Don't associate with them. Don't compete with them, and don't share with them any time or any resources or anything with them. So try to be always devotees and try to be in the mode of goodness and try to study the Bhakti Shastras, try to chant and try to spread the mission. He said again and again. And this is a time actually, this is a peak time. Now we are reaching to the peak time, and Kali is showing the it's a full strength, and now devotees are very less. We are 800 crores of the 800 crores of the people are there, population is there on the earth. But devotees, how many are there? Only few hundreds, few thousands, maybe 1 crore also not there. 800 crores, 1 crore, no. So 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs maybe in our society. So initiated devotees, how many? Maximum 2, 3 lakhs. So 800 crores and 2 lakhs. What is the strength of us? Is very less. Is a time for the preaching. It's a time for the spreading. It's time to save your energy. And there is only one Krishna conscious mission is only the savior of this whole world. So that's why it's a humble request. Change your priorities, change your lifestyle, save your time, save your energy, and put that most into the Krishna consciousness. So that nectar of devotion you can study more and more number of times. Okay, Sri Vasudha Mataji, you are fine. Yes.
Very enlightening, Prabhu. It's like a very good reminder in this
Yeah.
hectic lifestyle. Yes, it's a very, very good reminder that I need it again and again and again because my mind is still my enemy.
Okay, where we are actually we discussed till what? You all remember or gone everything?
Sadhana Bhakti.
Huh?
Yes. Sudha Sadhana Bhakti.
What we discussed, can you remind more?
You asked us to repeat again, Prabhu, what Sadhana Bhakti is in for the Anya Vilasita Sunyam.
Mhm.
That's no.
Anya Vilasita Sunyam comes in when to define Sudha.
Yeah, we
Sadhana.
began. We began with the Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. Yes?
Yes.
Regulated devotional life, rules and regulation, devotion with the rules and regulation. So that we started actually.
Yeah.
So we finished the discussion of the various characteristics of pure devotional service. So you see, now you are all learning this so many points, and you have to read and indulge your mind in these things. Indulging means you have to again and again remember, and you have to try to understand deeply and try to apply in your life. And you should come close to this subject matter, very close. You should involve in this knowledge, in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu knowledge. So then what? Then that kind of so closeness is needed. Everything is very important. Now, if you forget, if you remember, if you don't remember what is Klesh Agni, what is Subhada, what is Mokshalagata Krit. So then, if you read and forget everything, it will be difficult for you actually. Only the checkpoint is as much as we become spiritualized and coming close to the goodness, things will become easily remembered actually. Easily will be remembered. Subject matter is not difficult. Only thing is we are disturbed actually. Our mind is always disturbed. That's why it is not able to hold the knowledge, learn knowledge. Otherwise, you can happily sit and with so many times you'll be reading and writing notes and again seeing. Then you'll be feeling happiness and learning new points and applying that in the life. It should happen like that. You should indulge in this knowledge. Indulging. Okay, now Suddha Sadhana Bhakti, we are discussing Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. What is Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti? We are further going to continue. Let me open my Moksha Lagata Krus Sudurlabha. These are all over. Acha, I have to open English one, na? Hmm. इंग्लिश वन का इधर है, इसमें है, इसमें जाना है। चिंतामणि प्रखर सद्म सुकल्प वृक्ष लक्षावृतम भक्ति रसामृत सिंधु सिंधु। So second, sadhana bhakti we are starting. Sadhana bhava prema. Actually, Suddha sadhana bhakti is three types: sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti, and prema bhakti. So sadhana bhakti means what? Anukulya Krishnanuselanam. So here Sila Dhatu, for Sila Dhatu, what you should take? For Sila Dhatu, you should take the two meanings are there for Shila Dhatu. So you should take the meaning of Cheshta Rupa. Then you take the Cheshta Rupa, then if you keep in the place of Sila Dhatu, Sila, that means Silanam means activity you should take. Silanam means activity, Silanam means can be so ecstasy. You should take activity. So that means doing activities for Krishna favorably, that is also continuously and without any material desire, without any uh, other motivations. Other motivation means than pleasing Krishna. So there should not be any other motivations. Without any other motivations, and also this doing activity, this activity while doing the consciousness, this activity should be what? Jnana karma janavritam. So one should not think that to do the activities, either jnana or the karma and others are required or support is required. So such a consciousness one should not have. So then that kind of activities for Krishna will be known as Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. So this till this point we discussed. Further we are going to discuss. कृति साध्या भवेत् साध्या साध्य भावा सा साधना विधा नित्य सिद्धस्य भावस्य प्राकट्यं हृदि साध्यता सा भक्ति सप्तम स्कंदे भंग्या देवर्षिणोदिता. So sadhana bhakti means Kurti sadhya bhave sadhya bhava sa. What is the definition of sadhana bhakti? The one which leads to the bhava bhakti. Otherwise, the one which has bhava bhakti as its goal. The one which has bhava bhakti as its goal. It is known as sadhana bhakti. This is the one definition of the sadhana bhakti. Nitya siddhasya bhavasya prakatyam hudi sadhyata. That means this bhava is nitya siddha. Nitya siddhasya bhavasya, and that means eternally bhava is existing. That has to appear in the heart now. That is possible by what? That is possible by so the mercy of the Lord. And how the mercy of the Lord comes? Mercy of the Lord comes by seeing the sadhana bhakti. Okay. What I want to say, let me explain. नित्यसिद्धस्य भावस्य प्राकट्यं हृदि साध्यता सा भक्ति सप्तम स्कंदे भक्त्या देवर्षिणोदिता नोदिता नोदिता. What is sadhana bhakti? The one which has bhava bhakti as goal is known as sadhana bhakti. Simple. Is it clear? Yeah. Here goal means what? Bhava bhakti as goal means bhava bhakti is nitya siddha. That means eternally existing. Where it is existing? In the spiritual world. Bhava bhakti eternally existing in spiritual world. And he is a devotee. Let us take. He has what? Heart. This is heart. And now this bhava bhakti has to appear in this heart. This has to appear in this heart. This has to appear in this heart. Hrudi prakatyata. How it will happen? Eternally existing bhava bhakti, how it can appear in the sadhaka's heart? How? How it will appear? When this sadhaka, he is sadhaka. Sadhaka means practitioner. When this sadhaka do the sadhana bhakti, when he does sadhana bhakti, then what will happen? By this sadhana means doing the lot of activities by the mind, body, or speech. So by seeing all these endeavors, activities, what will happen? Lord will be happy. Lord will be pleased. And he will give mercy, his mercy. So what is that mercy? He put this bhava bhakti, which is eternally existing, in the heart of this devotee. So now this sadhaka is bhava bhakta. So that means nitya siddha bhava bhakti will be appearing in the sadhaka heart by the mercy of the Lord. For that, sadhaka has to do sadhana bhakti. Got it? Got it or not? Oh, my day. Who will say? Anyone wants to say? Okay, thank you.
Asha, I will try.
Ah.
So sadhaka who practices serious sadhana bhakti will be possible to get the mercy of the Lord.
Hmm.
And that's how he will get bhava bhakti.
Ah. Sadhana bhakti is not becoming bhava bhakti, no. Sadhana bhakti is becoming bhava bhakti. Bhava nitya siddha bhavasya hrudi prakatata. It means eternally existing bhava is kept in the heart by seeing the endeavors. Sadhana bhakti means full of actions, yes? Actions by body, mind, or speech. Okay. So then those endeavors Lord will see and give mercy, and then bhava appears. This point is many devotees miss it actually. And because of this, lot of problem is there. If you don't understand this, many points will be messed up. Is it clear, Krishna Darshini Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu.
You are looking like such a somewhere else you are thinking like that.
Mm. I understand. Meaning that it's what I understand is that it's already inside our heart, and then as we do sadhana, because of the endeavor, it we will get the mercy in order to get the bhava bhakti uncovered.
It's not uncovered. That's the point I'm saying. It's not existing in the heart eternally. No. That's the point. It looks like simple point. No, I didn't say like that. Nitya siddhasya bhavasya prakatyam hrudi. Eternally existing bhava, now it will be manifesting in hrudi, appearing in the hrudi. Prakatya means appearance. That will be done by the Lord. That appearance of the bhava, who is going to do? Bhava prakatyam. Lord is going to do. Jivatma's heart, eternally it's not there in Jivatma's heart. Eternally it is there in the spiritual world. And now that is appearing. Like Krishna is eternally there in the spiritual world and he appears in the earth planet or not? Yes? Krishna is in the spiritual world. Whenever he wants, he is appearing on this planet or not? Similarly, Bhava Bhakti also appears in the devotee's heart. Like Krishna eternally existing and he is appearing here. Similarly, eternally, like same Krishna Bhava also eternally existing in the spiritual world and it is appearing in this devotee's heart. When it will appear in this devotee's heart? When this devotee when this devotee get the mercy of the Lord. When he will get the mercy of the Lord? When that devotee is doing the sadhana bhakti. So that's why the outcome of the sadhana bhakti is known as bhava bhakti. Or otherwise, the one which gives bhava bhakti is known as sadhana bhakti. This is a subtle difference, Mataji. I know that answer it will come. What answer I don't want to hear? You said that. People think that already it is there in the heart. Now it is uncovered. How someone can cover the bhava bhakti? Nobody can cover bhava bhakti. It's like a effulgent is a sun actually. Bhava bhakti is like a sun. Nobody can cover this. Nitya siddha bhavasya prakatyam hrudi. Yes, Hem Krishna Prabhu. Please unmute. Bro, unmute it, bro. Not able to unmute? Permissions are with you only.
Yeah, thank you. Is bhava considered a personality?
Bhava is the yes, is the personality, is a form to us.
Yeah, I just want to know whether it's a personality or
Is a
it's just
form.
that
Is a form is given to us.
Thank you.
Spiritual form. Okay. So the next. So sadhana bhakti means what? The one which is having the bhava bhakti as goal is known as sadhana bhakti. So when this bhava bhakti will appear, so when one does the sadhana, by that Lord will give the mercy, and then eternally existing bhava will be appearing in the devotee's heart by the mercy of the Lord. This is the point. You should be clear with this. Kindly, yeah, try to understand. And this sadhana bhakti is two types. What are those? Vaidhi bhakti, raganuga bhakti. Like this, sadhana bhakti is two types. Tatra sadhana bhakti. Yes. Tasmat kenapi vaidhi raganugacha iti sa dvivida sadhana bhida. Sadhana bhakti is two types. Vaidhi bhakti and sadhana bhakti is two types. One is Vaidhi. Second one is Raganuga. Like the two types of bhaktis are there. Sadhana bhaktis. So now we are going to discuss Vaidhi sadhana bhakti. Yatra raga anavaptatvat pravrittir upajayate shastreneva शास्त्रस्य सा शास्त्रेणैव शास्त्रस्य सा विधि भक्तिर उच्यते. What is Vaidhi bhakti? Now we have to see that. It is two types. Sadhana bhakti is two types, Vaidhi and sadhana. Then what is Vaidhi bhakti? Vaidhi Suddha sadhana bhakti. Suddha you have to add default. What it mean? Like there is a person is there, one sadhaka. He doesn't have any taste for doing the sadhana. Taste is not there. What kind of taste? To do the Suddha sadhana bhakti means what? This X person is there. He has to do Suddha sadhana bhakti. Suddha sadhana bhakti means 24 hours doing direct devotional activities. Direct devotional activities without any other motivation. This is also kind of definition, without any other motivations. So doing 24 hours direct devotional activities without any other motivations means only one motivation, that's pleasing Krishna. If one does like this, then he is a Suddha Sadhaka, Sadhana Bhakti Sadhaka. For doing like the 24 hours direct devotional service means, what are the direct devotional service? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Archanam, Vandanam. All these. For doing these, he doesn't have any, for doing 24 hours. Maybe he's having some taste for the 1 hour, half an hour. But to become a Suddha Sadhaka, Suddha Sadhana Bhakti, to do Suddha Sadhana Bhakti, he has to do that for 24 hours. But how it is possible? So for doing like that, he doesn't have any taste. If he has taste, then he can do 24 hours direct devotional service. Like boys, if they have something he has very much interest, he'll be sitting in front of that 24 hours. Yes, like someone is interested in watching the games or sports. While eating also, he'll be watching or not. He can do two activities simultaneously or not. His mother is just keeping something in his plate and he is watching that, and his hand is just going here and there. Two activities are possible or not? Yes. That means someone, if he is able to do 24 hours Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, without any other motivations, then he is a Suddha Sadhaka. Is it possible or not? Like watching TV is possible or not while eating? Similarly, if someone has a girlfriend, okay, or boyfriend, and he is drinking milk or he is in this house, will he be thinking about her or not? He is doing the all activities in front of everyone. Oh, he is going to school and he's sorry, college, not school. So he's going to the college and he's also studying and he's coming, doing homework and going to helping father. Everything is doing, but he's thinking all the time that girl or not. Is it possible? Possible or not? It's possible. Everyone knows this. It's not that this new for you all. It's the experience of life after life. Millions of lives we experience this. We should not say no for this. Even if you don't know now, you also did in the past lives. You might be thinking, why brahmachari? Oh, why not? Brahmachari also in the past life, so many lives he took. So Shastra is saying. So we are thinking, and also we sometimes chanting also her names. That means in the night time also he can chant or not. Many times fathers and mothers also coming to know. Hey, you are chanting these names, why? This girl name, why? They will be asking. You might be thinking, are night time also is it possible? Why not it is possible? It's possible or not? In the case of love. Getting the dreams, that means both boys and girls are, that boy and girl is going to some Switzerland or somewhere, some highest, that means enjoyment wherever is there. And like that in the dreams, he's playing dream, he's getting dreams or like that or not. Is so much deeply into the consciousness he'll be getting or not? He's getting. He is doing material activities and also he is doing this. Similarly, one should do Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. So Archanam, Pada Sevanam, Vandanam, Dasyam, Sakyamatva, whether any of these activities, any one of these activities are 2 or 3, 24 hours for Krishna. Not only one. Do that 24 hours. Is it possible or not? It's possible. Why not? It is possible. It's possible. So you might, is it any, like while eating, while playing, also you are thinking your girlfriend. and you are loving her in that moment also. Oh, this goal will be making her happy, and you'll be always thinking about her. So, same way, so one should be able to do devotion for Krishna. Even he might be doing so-called material activities. If he is able to do 24 hours this direct devotional service, that means Shravanam Kirtanam, thinking or the chanting or hearing, is it possible or not while cooking something? Is it possible to hear Kirtan or not? Is it possible? It's possible. So that means hearing the holy names is possible or not? Is possible. While doing some work, is it possible to do the chanting the names or not? Is it possible? It is possible. To do all these, that means like that boy is thinking about that goal because of what? Because of ruchi. Ruchi means taste. He has some material taste. That's to her. That's why he is doing that. Yes? Yes or no? Crude examples I am giving. I don't know. You are all putting a blank face and seeing, oh my God. Crude examples means it's a nobody give such examples I am giving in this class. I don't know. So only out of interest of making all of you to understand. So he's he's doing that. He's thinking. He's are chanting. It's possible. Then he has to do this. But that material boy is thinking about her girlfriend or chanting her names or so remembering her activities with him. Oh, we were happily living like that and keep on thinking again and again that activity only remembers. On that day we went all together with my friends and oh, I was having this kind of nice exchanges. Thing or not? Yes. Every minute you can think this kind of things. Same way one should think Krishna's pastimes. Same way one should think Krishna's names. Same way one should think about the various forms of the Krishna and qualities of the Krishna. Then that he should do 24 hours only for pleasure of Krishna, not for any other expectation. If anyone does like this, that is Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. And whatever material activities he is doing, he doesn't have any faith on that. Just he is doing for the sake of doing. सबको दिखाने के लिए, for to show everyone he is doing that. That's all. Otherwise, others will be disturbed. That means other people also follow him and they also leave the work. And but they are not in pure devotion. But they also see that leaving work and they also start living, then it will create the disturbance in the society. So to not to create any disturbance in the society, he is doing material activities externally. But he is thinking all the time this. Or all the time he's doing any one of these activities, direct devotional activities. Then this is known as Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. For doing this, what is needed? Taste. Like that girl, to think about girl, the boy is having some taste. Similarly, for this one should have taste. But let us take that person is not having the taste. Then, but how he can do 24 hours? But he is doing because Shastra Balena. That means on the strength of the instructions of the Shastra. But he has full faith on the Shastra. And he believes in the Shastra. And he knows that Shastra is the Pramana. And that Shastra is saying human life means he should be so pleasing Krishna every moment. Tasmat Tasma sarvatma bhagavan harihi srotavyah kirtitavyascha smartavyasechata bhayam. That means Shastra is recommending. So everyone should remember, everyone should chant, hear Krishna, and everyone should chant Krishna, everyone should remember Krishna. It is Shastra is saying, and he is believing in the Shastras because he heard these Shastras from the mouth of pure devotee, and that's why he understood the meanings of Shastra with the mercy of pure devotee, and by his mercy he is believing in these instructions of Shastra. So now, on the strength of that Shastric injunctions, he is engaging himself. Even he doesn't have taste to do 20, he doesn't have taste to do that 24 hours, but he has faith on the Shastra. Faith on the Shastra. So he developed faith on the Krishna by the Shastras, and because he heard those Shastras from pure devotee's mouth, that's why he got understanding, and he got the so convinced with that shastric injunctions. And now on the strength of those shastric injunctions, he is doing this sadhana bhakti 24 hours, this bhakti direct devotional service. If it is, then it is known as this kind of. And also, what kind of devotion he is doing? Direct devotional service with rules and regulations he is doing. Chanting, hearing also he is doing with rules and regulations. First of all, he is doing by this on the strength of the shastric injunctions, on the strength of the injunctions of the Shastra, he is doing this Shravanam Kirtanam. And also, in what way he is doing? As per the recommendations of the Shastra, the way Shastra explained, in that way only he is doing the chanting and remembering and hearing. Then these two conditions. One is the impetus for him is the injunctions of the Shastra. To do the sadhana bhakti, the impetus is what? The injunctions on the on the strength of the shastric injunctions he is doing. Second is in which way he is doing, as recommended by the Shastra. So with rules and regulations. Then this kind of bhakti is known as Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. Is it clear? Suddha Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. It is known as, sorry, Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. Suddha Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti. Is it clear? Govinda, ఏడుకొండలవాడ వెంకటరమణ గోవింద గోవింద ఆపద ముక్కులవాడ అనాథ రక్షక గోవింద 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 హరి గోవింద. ఆ గోవిందుడే నన్ను రక్షించాలి ఇంకా. అమ్మా శర్వణి, ఓ అమ్మా.
So I just wanted to clarify one thing, because just now you said, so that means Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti goes to Suddha Sadhana Bhakti when it reaches Raganuga, isn't it? Or at the end of Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti also already we reach it?
No. Can you repeat your question?
Because Suddha Sadhana Bhakti is when you have taste, right?
No. I didn't say like that. Suddha Sadhana Bhakti means doing the 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
if you do direct devotional service 24 hours without any other motivations.
Yeah.
That is nothing but Anyabhilasha Sunyam Gnana Karma Janavata Anukulan Krishnam Selanam. You can simplify that definition into simple words. What? Doing direct devotional service. Like what is the direct devotional service? Shravanam Kirtanam. For 24 hours. Okay? Without any other motivation. Then it is known as
Suddha Sadhana Bhakti.
Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. That is the meaning of Anyabhilasha Sunyam.
Yes.
Jnana karma dhanavrutam anukulyana krishnanusilam. The total meaning is this only.
Yes.
So I simplified that.
Okay.
Previously, I said that doing any activity by body, mind, or speech for the Krishna always, or repeating repeatedly in favor of Krishna without any other desires, and where that doing activities is not covered by the karma and jnana. Like that, I defined.
Yeah.
Now, that whole definition can be simplified into what? Doing direct devotional activities, which are those Shravanam Kirtanam, for 24 hours by 7, 24 by 7, without any other motivations. This is also another same, that means same Anyabhilasha Sunyam. This is another way of expressing that same thing.
No, bro, our question is, at the beginning you said Vaidhi Sarana Bhakti means already Suddha Sarana Bhakti, correct?
So this is, if you do 24 hours, then it is a Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. Okay.
Okay,
If you
okay.
don't do for 24 hours and if you do only for the 10 hours and
Oh.
remaining times if you do karma, then that is not Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. Even you are doing the 10 hours sadhana, that is not Suddha.
Okay. Understood, bro. Thank
If you
you.
do 24 by 7, then only it is Suddha Sadhana Bhakti. Or if you do only for few hours in a day, that means Shravanam Kirtan, if you do for a few hours in a day and remaining hours you are working, and then that 10 hours per day you are doing this bhakti, that is not Suddha. 24 by 7, if you do, then only it is Suddha. Continuously it should be done. Because what we understood, bhakti means, that means Krishnanusilam, that is pleasing the Krishna, na?
Yes.
That always pleases Krishna. And now you are doing 10 hours and you stopping means what?
Some are not pleasing to Krishna.
Huh?
Some activities that we are doing are not pleasing to Krishna, not 24/7.
And you are doing something else means what? That is showing that you don't have full faith on the Krishna and you are not a pure sadhaka.
Okay.
That means for your life, there are so many other priorities are there than the bhakti. That means we are not fully dependent on Krishna. You are dependent on something else and you are feeling that is very important and that's why you are doing that. And after doing that, now once again you are doing the bhakti. You may say that I am doing because to do this 10 hours bhakti. That means you are making for bhakti something, some work or working in the corporate or company. That is support is needed to do bhakti you are thinking. So that's it, because this 10 hours bhakti, whatever you do, that is covered by the karma. That is
Yeah.
covered by karma.
So it's not Suddha.
Because you are thinking that to do bhakti, karma is needed. But to do bhakti, you don't need to do any karma also. Krishna is saying that you surrender to me and I will take care of your food also. And but you should chant my names all the time. Then that is Suddha Bhakti. You're getting?
Yes.
So otherwise you should do one thing. Even if you are working, you don't have any faith on that work. And you don't feel that the working in the company is needed to continue my devotion. You don't feel like that. So why just while working also you are thinking about Krishna or chanting names or hearing? But why you have to work? Only to set an example to the society. Otherwise, why you have to work? Is there any need of the work for X person? There is no need at all. But people who doesn't have full faith on Krishna, they will be saying that there is a need to work. They are developing Shraddha on the Lord. They are in the beginning process. They are the neophyte devotees.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Who is this?
Akshata.
Raise. Marichi Prabhu already raised, so I will take you later.
Okay.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. So, Prabhu, can we say that when we say someone is in the platform of a Sudha Sadhana Bhakti, that he is also a pure devotee?
Yeah, he's pure devotee.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah. So Prabhupada, what he said, whatever you do, and you offer to the Krishna. And that is he's encouraging everyone. At least he should be engaged in this devotional service. But he also, due course of time, he should develop faith on Krishna and leave everything and dependent on Krishna and do his direct devotional service all the time. This has to come in everyone's life. Then only he is in the pure sadhana bhakti, Suddha sadhana bhakti. Otherwise, that is impure. He is in the neophyte stage only. Because he is feeling something else is very important and something else is needed for the bhakti. That thinking itself is de-emphasizing the bhakti. Akshita Mata, yes. Go ahead. You ask your questions.
Prabhu, just I wanted to clarify that is Vedic Bhakti and Shuddha Sadhana Bhakti same?
Suddha sadhana bhakti is two types. Suddha Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, Suddha Raganu bhakti.
That is the classification of Sadhana Bhakti.
Yes. Sadhana bhakti means Suddha.
Okay. No, but sadhana, Shuddha sadhana bhakti, you told there are three types. Three. First, we go to sadhana bhakti, then bhava bhakti, then prema bhakti. Now we are understanding sadhana bhakti, and in sadhana bhakti there are two types: Vedi sadhana bhakti and Raganuga bhakti. And now you explained the definition of Shuddha sadhana bhakti, that is like doing 24 hours direct devotional service without any other motivation.
Yeah. Here in the Rupa Goswami's in the book, sadhana bhakti means his meaning is Suddha sadhana bhakti only. He never discussed any Asuddha sadhana bhakti. He is saying that devotion means pure devotion only.
Okay, so what's the
Just
difference between
to notify all of you, I'm using the word Shuddha.
Okay, so what's
But
the difference between
because
Vedic
to express the intention of Rupa Goswami, I am specifically putting the word Shuddha. Otherwise, sadhana bhakti means according to the Rupa Goswami, is Shuddha sadhana bhakti only.
Okay. So Vedi Bhakti and Raganuga Bhakti, what's the difference in that?
Vaidhi bhakti, you understood?
Vedi Bhakti is Shuddha Vedic Bhakti, which you have just
So
told.
why, Mataji, actually, only for the sake of everyone to remind us, I am using the word Shuddha. As actually, sadhana bhakti means Shuddha only.
Okay.
So sadhana bhakti, if I say, or Shuddha sadhana bhakti say, is one only. Because Rupa Goswami is saying simply sadhana bhakti, and I am adding the word Shuddha only to notify all of you. Otherwise, sadhana bhakti means Rupa Goswami's meaning is Shuddha sadhana bhakti only. Okay, nobody should get confused for this.
Okay, now what's the difference between Vedi Bhakti and Raganuga Bhakti?
That I will explain. Vaidhi bhakti, you understood?
Vedi Bhakti, I understood.
Tell me.
That doing 24 hours direct devotional service without any other motivation. That is Vedi Bhakti. Vedi
No,
sadhana.
that is sadhana bhakti.
Then what is Vedi Bhakti then?
I said, na.
In Vedi Bhakti only you explained this sadhana bhakti definition.
Why I don't know simple concepts, everyone is getting confused. So I said, even 2 days before, 3 days before, I was anyway, that's material modes are affecting everyone. I should understand and I should patiently explain. Okay, no problem. So what Vaidhi Bhakti I told now? Who will answer this? Tarani Mataji, tell me. What I said Vaidhi Bhakti means?
Vaidhi Bhakti means someone who has no taste to do this Sudha Sadhana Bhakti, but he does the Sadhana Bhakti because Shastra is recommending, and he believes and have faith in the Shastra because he got the faith through hearing it from a pure devotee. So on the strength of the Shastric injunction, he is practicing the Sadhana Bhakti, And he
Ah,
practice it with rules and regulation.
yes. That means that doing 24 hours direct devotion, for that he is not having the ruchi, but still he is doing because of the, so Shastra is recommending. He heard Shastra from pure devotee and he got the faith on those injunctions. And on the strength of that injunctions, he is doing the 24 hours direct devotional service without any motivation. Then that is known, and also how he is doing with rules and regulations he is doing. So then this bhakti is known as Vaidhi sadhana bhakti.
Vedi sadhana.
Suddha you should add default actually. Okay? Shuddha should be default. And why I am making the Shuddha as default? Because now we are doing for the 2 hours, 3 hours chanting. This is not the sadhana. As per the Rupa Goswami definition, we are nowhere actually. That is the point I want to notify to all of you. You might be thinking we are all devotees. We are not devotees as per the definition of Rupa Goswami. According to him, he is the devotee, the one who practices sadhana 24 hours. Otherwise, he is not devotee. According to him, he is a karma mishra bhakta. So that's why I'm saying that is the Rupa Goswami is saying about the Shuddha Sadhana Bhakti. Many times people think that, oh, Rupa Goswami is saying Sadhana Bhakti, I am also doing Sadhana Bhakti. Okay, I am also. But now I am saying Rupa Goswami is saying Shuddha Sadhana Bhakti and you are not doing Shuddha Sadhana Bhakti. To notify that I am adding the word for that. For the Rupa Goswami's definition. Is it clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Nanda,
Thank you.
ask.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I don't know why my hand is not lowering down, but yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
not.
No problem. You don't have anything?
No, okay. Understood.
Okay. You are always victory, na? You are and your hand is always raised. Be happy for that. Chintamani prakara
So,
sadmasu kalparuksha.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. So, can we then say that most of us are doing Vaidhi Sura Sadhana Bhakti?
Not doing.
What?
Not doing.
But most of us are doing like maybe a few hours and
Yeah. That is not Suddha Sadhana, Suddha Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti.
Vaidhi Sura Sadhana, that's the definition.
No. Doing few hours cannot be a Suddha Sadhana Bhakti.
So then is Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti?
Are my God. Can anyone explain to Mataji? Now I want to have debate. You other student has to explain to another, then they will be.
Prabhu,
Who
can
will
I
explain
try?
to Mataji?
Can I try?
Yeah, please.
So Mataji, what Prabhu told is, Shuddha Sadhana Bhakti is when we are doing 24 hours direct devotional service without any motivation. And Vedic Sadhana Bhakti is we are doing 24 hours Bhakti with rules and regulation following the Shastra, but maybe we don't have taste, but still we are doing as per the rules and regulations and as per the Shastra.
On the
And
strength of?
Under the guidance of Acharyas.
No. Motivation coming from on the strength of the Vedic injunctions. That means they are saying human being should do bhakti. That means srotavyaha. That means shravanam one should do. Human being should do shravanam. So their injunctions are there. That means one should do bhakti. Such injunctions are there in the Shastra. On the strength of those injunctions, we are doing the 24 hours.
And in both, we have to do 24 hours. So we are not in any of the categories, in short. Is it clear, Mataji?
Mataji, Chintamani.
Yes, Prabhu, thank you.
Is it clear?
I think so, yes.
Akshita Mataji ask, is it clear? And ask the question, verify her, like how I do.
It's clear, Prabhu, she told.
No, you should not allow like that. Because you have to ask them and then explain. Then you should see whether they're
Chintamani
understood or
Mataji,
not?
is it clear to you?
I think it's clear, but I mean, if
Ah.
you're trying to follow, if you're doing your sadhana just on the strength of the scriptures, I mean, isn't that like, I mean, you don't have, your only motivation is to understand Krishna. I mean, isn't it kind of the same thing?
It's one and the same thing, but the main problem is we are not doing it 24 hours. We may be doing it 7-8 hours in a day, but throughout the day we are not following everything according to the Shastra, and everything we are not doing bhakti. That's the
So,
main reason.
so what is that? No, what I'm saying is Vaidhi sadhana bhakti is you're doing 24 hours. That's what you said.
Yes.
In 24
Yes.
hours on the strength of like on the scriptures,
On
right?
Shastra, so yeah.
Shastras. So if you're already doing activities on the strength of the sastras, that means your motivation is to please Krishna anyway.
Yes.
So what is the difference between the Vaidhi sadhana bhakti and Sudha sadhana bhakti?
Explain. Akshita
Because
Mataji.
yeah, I'm telling you, Vedic sadhana bhakti is like, maybe we don't have taste, but we are doing it because scriptures told us to do. But Shuddh sadhana bhakti, we have the taste of following
No,
it.
no.
No, but yeah, because if you're following the sastras, you have taste, Otherwise, why
No.
would you?
My God. So who will add in this discussion? Someone wants to come inside and speak something? Yes, Sarvani Mataji. Come in. Come in. Let us see the debate, how it will go. It will reveal how much they understood.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that means what you said is that actually why the sadhana bhakti, like one Mataji, Akshita Mataji said, she explained very nicely. I don't have to elaborate on that. But I think the problem that Chintamani Mataji is mentioning is that you actually also explain that when we're not doing our bhakti, sadhana bhakti 24/7, sometimes we're using it to our own survival, or we're trying to survive, and we're actually doing that for karma. So when you're doing that for karma, it's no more Sudha sadhana bhakti already. So, and Rupa Goswami says, sadhana bhakti here automatically by default is Sudha. He's not even concentrating on few hours because that is already not, how to say, it's not that he's not discussing non-Sudha, Asudha sadhana bhakti, discussing Sudha sadhana bhakti. So
it comes back to Anu Kulyana, Anu, repeatedly. So it should be continuous, not just an hour, 2 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours. No, it should be 24 hours, every second in that 24 hours.
Although we have faith in the sastras and we are actually doing it for a few hours, still the other hours we are not actually doing the sadhana bhakti. That's the whole point, Mataji.
Yes, very nice. Srivasdha Mataji is. You are catching the point. Anu, yes, repetition. It should be repeated. So that means something you are really having faith on the Krishna and you are surrendered to him. If whatever the pleasing to him, you will be doing the regularly, again and again. But you are not doing, then it cannot be a pure devotion. It cannot be a pure devotion. That means it cannot be pure devotion is divided into three. What is that? Sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti, and prema bhakti. And now we are discussing the sadhana bhakti. So pure devotion is divided into sadhana bhakti, bhava bhakti, prema bhakti. Means what? Pure word is now coming to the sadhana also or not? That is the point I am saying from the beginning. You people have the, I don't know what you are thinking. So that's the pure devotion is divided into sadhana, bhava, and prema. So now what is the pure devotion? Doing 24 hours. Direct devotion. But if you do the karma and you for the 10 hours and you are offering that result, that is not the pure devotion. But in the 10 hours, you are doing the karma without, of course, Chintamani Mataji is asking that I am doing with the intention of the serving only that karma. Yes, Chintamani? Is it like that? No? Rightly, I'm presenting your point. No. Okay, anyway. So if you do the 10 hours karma, and you are offering that result, then this 10 hours is Suddha Bhakti. That means will it be the direct
So
devotion? It's not direct devotion.
Vaidhi sadhana is direct. Direct. I mean, it's following. Okay, Raganuga would be spontaneous sadhana, right?
Yes.
So Vaidhi Bhakti is more like, is close. I mean, it's sadhana bhakti basic. Yes.
Both are sadhana only.
Doing activities. So Vaidhi sadhana would be doing activities. Yes. According. Okay. I think I have it. I just click. Maybe.
Doing direct devotional activities such as Shravanam, Kirtanam, so and so, 24/7, without any other motivations. This is sadhana bhakti, also known as Suddha sadhana bhakti. If you don't do 24/7, this direct devotional activities, then that is not at all our discussion. That is asuddha, and that is we don't want to discuss. Rupa Goswami is not discussing that.
Okay.
He said already. So pure devotional service is three types. What are that? So pure devotional service, 15 minutes we go extra actually, is three types. What are those? One is sadhana bhakti. Second is bhava bhakti. Third one is prema bhakti. Pure devotional service is three types. Means Suddha Bhakti is three types. Pure devotional service, Suddha Bhakti is three types. Now this is Suddha Bhakti is three types means Sadhana Bhakti Bhava and means what? This Suddha pure word is coming to this also or not? You can add here what? Pure. Pure Sadhana Bhakti, pure Bhava Bhakti, pure Prema Bhakti. Pure devotional service is three types: Sadhana, Bhava, and Prema. That means pure devotional service is three types. What are those? Pure Sadhana Bhakti, pure Bhava Bhakti, pure Prema Bhakti also. Can I say or not?
Yes.
So what is the meaning of pure devotional service? So doing pure devotional service means
24-hour doing activities for Krishna without any motivation.
So, any motivation, that is pure devotion. Pure devotion. What kind of pure devotion that is? Pure sadhana bhakti. Pure devotion, that is for what? This is activities you are saying, na? So that's why it will be what? It will be the sadhana bhakti. If you take ecstasy in the place of activities, then it is 24 hours, you are having the ecstasy for the Krishna. Then that is Bhava Bhakti. And Prema. That will go, if that ecstasy is intensified, then that is a Prema. But if you are doing the 24 direct devotional activities 24/7 without any other motivation, then is the activities, na, then is what kind of Suddha Bhakti this is? Huh? What kind of Suddha Bhakti this is? This is
Sadhana.
Sadhana Bhakti. This is Sadhana Bhakti. That means Suddha Sadhana Bhakti or pure Sadhana Bhakti. This is clear for everyone? Now, this Sadhana Bhakti is two types, I am saying. This Sadhana Bhakti, this one, is two types now. That means doing direct devotional activities 24/7 without any other motivation is Sadhana Bhakti. That can be two types. What are those? Vaidhi and
Vaidis and Raghunaga.
Raganuga. Here, Sadhana Bhakti means Suddha. You should take default. That means 24/7 direct devotional activities without any other motivation. So then, why, when you call it as Vaidhi Suddha Sadhana Bhakti, when you call it Raganuga Suddha Sadhana Bhakti, what is the difference between these two? Sadhana Bhakti itself is two types, I said. So then, what is the difference between these two? If we do this direct devotional activities 24/7 without any other motivations, on the strength of the Shastric intentions, on the strength of, there is no ruchi, you should also write, there is no ruchi, but on the strength of the Shastric injunctions, injunction means, so you should do bhakti, that is injunction. So on the strength of that Shastric injunctions, if one does (24/7) direct devotional service, direct devotional activities without other motivation, then it is known as
Vaidhi Sadhana.
Tatparna. What?
Hare Krishna, Pranam Prabhu. Prabhuji, may I ask a question? Please forgive me for my innocent for my question. Prabhuji, my question is that if someone did not develop a little amount of taste, then how he can engage himself for 24/7 hours? Because that is yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Yes.
So minimum test is, I think, please follow me, because we are not in the stage of pure bhakti, pure sadhana bhakti, but still we are feeling like that at least few tests we have getting, so we are connected these classes like that. So
Even
please
he
forgive
doesn't
me
have
for my
taste to
question.
do, so see, he doesn't have taste to do direct devotional activities 24/7. So he doesn't have taste to do direct devotional service 24/7. But he has what? He has Shraddha, faith. Faith on what? On the Shastra, on their injunctions. Why? He heard from the pure devotee by his mercy. He got faith on the injunctions of the Shastra. And because of they are saying, and I should follow. That's why he is doing. Okay.
So, Prabhuji, please forgive me. I have another question. At sometimes we are thinking like that uh, we become happy with devotional service. Sometimes we think that this is our test, so we make mix up the
Arey bhaiya.
also.
So you might be doing for 1 hour, half an hour with taste. But here he is doing 20, then he is not at all, that is not at all discussion. So here to do 24/7, what is the impulse? What is the impetus? 1 hour, half an hour is doing taste is not the point. सोचते हैं बाप रे. Here the point is to do 24/7. Mataji, if you do 1 hour, 2 hours with taste, can we call it as a Suddha Bhakti?
No, never.
That is the discussion.
No.
Are we discussing that?
No.
Now we are discussing if someone does bhakti, that means 24/7 direct devotional service with on the strength of the shastric injunctions, then that is known as Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti.
Yes. Thank you.
Is it clear?
Yes.
So if you are doing 1 hour, 2 hour with taste, who are saying about you? Nobody is discussing about that bhakti. That's not at all a pure devotion. That's not a point of discussion. Yeah, Marichi Prabhu, please.
And Prabhu Hare Krishna, but you see, just on the same subject, you know, when we sometimes we enter the temple, we hearing the first time the word sadhana bhakti, and it's translated basically sometimes as the rules and regulations that we follow. That includes all the principles, 9 processes of devotional service, etc. So the process of sadhana bhakti, you know, all these rules and regulations from the scriptures given by the spiritual master, etc. And of course, in the beginning, nobody follow. Of course, we have faith, we follow, but not 24 hours, you know, or 24/7. Follow as much as we can, you know. We have the faith. That's why the following is there. But this is when normally we call, how to say, sadhana bhakti. Normally,
that's
when they talk in the temples.
This is a waking up class.
Yeah.
So because now the misconceptions are there, people think that whatever they can do, he is doing. So rules and regulations, based upon rules and regulations, he is doing the sadhana. That means Shravanam Kirtanam. That means chanting and reading. So he is thinking that he is doing the sadhana bhakti as per the Rupa Goswami said. Now we are establishing that he is not doing as per Rupa Goswami, he said. He is even lower than the whatever Rupa Goswami said. That I want to establish.
Normally this is the beginning, then the test
and we are not
starts
disclosing
developing.
that. We are not saying that it's wrong. So Rupa Goswami didn't say that any sadhaka, as much as he can do. So if you do the sadhana, then that is sadhana bhakti. Did he say like that? He didn't say like that. He is saying that anusilanam. Anu means again and again. How many times? Keep on continuing. Means 24/7. Prabhupada also writes in his purports. Bhakti means 24/7, he says. But we don't put our attention on that word. We think that whatever we do 4 hours, 5 hours, we are doing sadhana. But that is not the sadhana bhakti, whatever defined by Rupa Goswami. But we are doing sadhana in the beginning. That what kind of, that's not pure sadhana. Because remaining time you are doing something else. So that's why that's not pure sadhana. Pure sadhana, that's why I'm adding the word pure. So Rupa Goswami is discussing pure sadhana. And that pure sadhana will be, so we will be also reaching there when we do 24 hours. Now we are doing 5 hours. That should come to the 24/7. Like how a girlfriend and boyfriend example I gave, na? That means consciousness has to evolve that much. We should develop such much faith on the Lord. Then we are the sadhaka as defined by the Rupa Goswami. Is it clear? Marichi Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu, yes. The difference is very clear, Prabhu, especially with Sudha Sadhana Bhakti, Prabhu. Thank you.
Yeah. That means we are not able to do the standard set by the Rupa Goswami for the sadhana bhakti, but still we are calling sadhakas. No, that's a wrong, I'm saying. So that's why when we reach to our sadhana for 24/7, then only we are sadhaka. Otherwise, we are karma mishra bhaktas.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Yeah. And that will make us to inspire us to, yes, one day I should become sadhaka. And that is the main motto, not to discourage anyone. Showing the gap, still there is a lot of gap is there to reach to fulfill the main, the ultimate. Who is it? Okay. For how long you are in Krishna consciousness?
Few years.
Huh?
Few years.
Few years. 4 years.
6 years.
6 years. Okay. So for everyone it's clear? Ham Krishna Prabhu, yes.
So something I'm not very clear is regarding you mentioned that this sadhaka will be able to do the 24 hours basing on his the faith in the scriptural injunctions, correct, Prabhu?
Yeah. Yes.
But I don't understand that if the person doesn't have any taste, how he can go into 24 hours. I was just thinking because
that's the same question Satparna asked.
Yeah.
So taste is not if we have out of taste, if you do, then that is Raganu Bhakti.
Yeah.
Raganu Sadhana Bhakti. Okay. Because of the out of taste, if he does 24/7 hearing of the pastimes of the Golok Vrindavan pastimes,
yeah,
so then that is Raganu Bhakti. Even if it doesn't have taste, but since Shastra is telling, Shastra is our mother, she's instructing us to do bhakti.
Yeah.
With that injunction strength, with her on strength of her order, we are doing. Like many times we do the sadhana, we do the chanting, we don't have any taste, but still we are doing. Why? Guru is instructed. Why? Guru is also following Shastra. Guru is not independent. Guru sadhu Shastra. If Guru doesn't follow Shastra, can you call him as a Guru, authentic Guru?
No.
No. That means, so that is a strength is coming from where? From the Shastra injunctions. So that means Vaidhi Sadhaka, he doesn't have taste, but still he is doing the 24 hours. Because he developed the faith on the Shastric injunctions, faith on the Lord. He developed faith on the Lord. Faith means what? Oh, Lord will save me. Like you don't have taste in your company to work, but you have faith. So he will help me. So that's why you are working.
Thank you. Understood. Thank you.
And also in the Vaidhi Sadhana Bhakti, there is one more point is what? That whatever 24/7 he does, that direct devotional activities, those are all under the rules and regulations. So that's why I should add one more point here. So there is no ruchi, taste, but on the strength of the Shastric injunctions, if one does 24/7 direct devotional activities without other motivation. So then it is Vaidhi sadhana bhakti. So, and he is doing that devotion. That devotion, one more point, that direct devotion should be based on rules and regulations. What about the Raganu Bhakti? So one does 24/7 direct devotional activities without other motivations. Out of taste, you should write. Out of taste, one does 24/7 direct devotional activities without other motivations. The way, the spontaneously means the way Vrajavasis does. So one does 24/7 direct devotional activities without other motivations. In what way he does? He does the way the Vrajavasis does. Like example, Mother Yashoda Maya is feeding, and we are also feeding the Lord. But for feeding, we follow the rules and regulations. We should take bath. Then after that, we should suchi. We should do the achaman. Then after that, so we should do the dravya suddhi by this and by the mudras. Then after that, make the asan to the Lord. Then after that, so invite the Lord. Then make him to sit. Then give the achaman to him and give the argument padyam to him. Then after that, you put in front of him. Then you will be chanting the mantras. Then he will be accepting. That means it is also feeding. This all thing comes under the Vaidhi sadhana bhakti. This archanam is Vaidhi sadhana bhakti. With rules and regulation, archanam. This active direct devotional activity is done. But in the case of Raganu bhakti, Mother Yashodamaya, how she is feeding? So Krishna is just going walking and is just snatch him and put in his mouth this. Like way if you do, like the Vrajavasis, how the way they do, like that if you do the direct devotional activities, then this is known as, and also it is done out of taste, but it should be 24/7. So then it is Raganu sadhana bhakti. Go to the home, see and 10 times hear. Otherwise, it will never come. Because I am saying really, because I have hundreds of students I taught till now. Hundreds of students, not one or two. Everyone struck here actually. And trying to clarify the things because so many conceptions has to be clarified. I'm not saying out of pride actually. I'm saying seriously seeing the lacking in the understanding. And which will hamper our bhakti mission. They are now satisfied. Okay, I reached my goal and I don't need to do any further. So such a devotion, they are coming to such a conception. So 2 or 3 hours mostly they are doing and they are thinking that yeah, I did everything like that. I did sufficient bhakti enough. No, 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 no. So that's why Bhakti Rasam Sindhu, I generally take this subject. Your batch, maybe the 10th batch are like that for the Bhakti Shastri. Before you, and in another batches, I have 100 students, 150 students, 80 students, 70 students. And this is the smallest batch actually I have till now. Just one month before in Hindi language, I finished the 80 students batch. And now I taught from morning to now, some 10:30 to now. So Bhakti Vaibhava in east of Kailash for the brahmacharis, 40 brahmacharis. Same concepts has to be explained to them also. So for 6 hours class. Continuous 6 hours in 1 hour gap in between. And now yours 2 hours is over, na? Now? Okay. Now I have one more class in Telugu from 8 o'clock. So anyway, so same problem there also. They are not understanding the main concept actually. What is karma nishkam karma yoga? What is gnana Mr. Bhakti? What is yoga Mr. Bhakti? So what is Shuddha Bhakti? So what is this Sadhya Mukti? This, that, like that, many, many terms, very much unclear. Anyway, so we'll end here. Try to hear once again on this lecture, Vaidi Sadhana Bhakti, Raganu Sadhana Bhakti. So these are all two different types of sadhana bhaktis only. Sadhana bhakti means Suddha. So that's why Suddha Vaidhi sadhana bhakti or Suddha Raganu sadhana bhakti. What it means, this you should clear. If we, that means sadhana bhakti means Suddha, obviously. That means 24/7. If one doesn't fulfill this, then he is not in the sadhana bhakti. That means he is in the karma mishra bhakti. Yes, Amrita Mataji. What happened? Net is not there. Hare Krishna. Yes, Mataji, Amrita Mataji. Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Akshita Mataji, carry on.
Just one thing I want to clarify. Our exam in 14th, so like 5 classes are left. So we'll be able to
No,
complete
don't
these
worry.
18 chapters.
You all there to learn and I am there to teach. Then after
No,
that
so
exam.
it,
Yeah.
it will be
Must
extended. Will it be extended or what?
How, why not? You will take another 10 classes more than this, 10 or 15 classes. You are all there to learn with me or not?
Yes, we want.
Yeah. So I want to make it clear for everyone at any cost. And
But
by asking again and again questions and clarifying and checking, then only I will leave all of you.
because at the end, it will not be happen now that the last chapters you will leave that read on your
No,
own or
this is not,
something.
my God, that's not my nature at all. I never
Okay.
leave anything. I will fight with your organizers and I will make the extended the classes, but I will
No,
never,
no problem then.
because
Because
this movement
I'm
is
just very,
based on the,
because you are explaining very nicely. That's why I don't want to rush up.
yeah,
Let
no.
let it go with the flow.
Yeah, no problem. So that's why you see, if you are doing Bhakti Shastri course, but if you don't have idea proper funda, what is the use of doing that? That is my point actually. Why we should be so hurry actually? Maybe another 10, 15 days we can take extra. By the 10 days, everything is falling. Where we
Yes.
should run? Anyway, we are discussing Bhakti only. This is all devotion and Bhakti, and we are engaging ourselves in the devotion. In this way, we are all in the devotion. So why we have to so hurry about this finishing? Hurry, this syllabus has to be finished. What is this? In the Gurukul, actually, in the olden days, they will be staying with the Guru for the 10 years, sometimes 15 years, but they are there till they learn. The Guru will not leave actually. So he'll make, otherwise this half cooked food, that means half cooked food, this is poisonous. Similarly, half knowledge people will go into the society and they'll spoil the whole society.
Yes.
Without proper understanding, now they are tagged with the Bhakti Shastri and they will sitting in the Vasas and keep on speaking whatever they are half understanding. And that will mess up the whole society. Na? That is my main another concern.
Yes. Thank you so
So there are
much.
many damages actually. If they don't, because it's not a material science, it's a spiritual science. And it should be very much clear. Otherwise, our life will be wasted. With the wrong concept of pure devotion, if we imagine the definition of that pure devotion ourselves, and we are thinking that bhakti, whatever we do, that is pure, and like that you spend whole life, then what will be? What will be the end result actually? Then whole life is missed now. And that Jivatma will not get next chance. Who knows next chance when it will come, and when the association of devotees will happen. And many for this, only for a period of these 10 days, and we are losing so many things. And that is my main concern actually.
True. True. Thank you so much.
Yes. Amrita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, sorry, just now my screen was gone, so I couldn't speak to you.
Yeah, no
The
problem.
same question I want to ask, Akshita has asked already.
Yeah.
I was worried whether we could finish the syllabus or not, because we have
No.
19, 18
See,
chapters.
Muralidhar Shyam Prabhu is so kind actually. Such an organizer I don't find actually generally. He said that Prabhu, you should take extra classes, no problem, but make them to learn.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
He's very
Hare
nice.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Dandavad
Krishna
Pranam.
Prabhu.
I'm husband of Amirta. She rendered this worriedness to me. I say, why you worry? He is currently teaching you. He knows what to do. Why you worry? Whatever that you need to know, that is the best intimacy he will render to you. You don't worry. Correct now, Prabhu.
Yes.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Prabhu, he is Kavini Mai Prabhu, the president of ISKCON Gulugor,
Haribol.
Malaysia
Hare
Center.
Krishna.
Huh?
He is
What,
a
Mataji?
wonderful devotee.
Haribol. Dandavad Pranam. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
He is Kavini Mai Prabhu. He is the president of ISKCON Gulugor, Malaysia, a wonderful devotee.
Yeah. Nice, Mataji. Nice for your service. So in that such a difficult place also you are all continuing the devotion. And I want to be with the more enthusiasm and with more number of branches and centers with proper and right knowledge and with proper and right understanding. I want increasing of more and more centers. I'll pray to Radha Madhu and keep continue your service.
Thank you so
Very
much,
nice.
Prabhu. We are so proud, Prabhu. You are the best lecturer that we had, Prabhu.
No, Mataji. Just by
Yeah,
you are all
you
my
really
mother, so
make sure
please
that we get it, Prabhu. It's really good, Prabhu. Thank
let
you.
me use my all energy for helping the devotees. Let it dry up my energy. I am happy with that. I want to
Thank you so
utilize
much.
my whole time and energy for the devotee service.
Thank you so much.
Really
Prabhu.
wonderful.
We are really gifted to have you, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Best Bhakti Shastri teacher.
I know. You are my best students. I am happy.
When you
Haribol
come
Prabhu,
to
thank you,
Malaysia
Prabhu.
one day, Prabhu, you must come to Penang.
Yeah, I will come at some other time. Hare Krishna. Jai
Hare
Shri
Krishna. Thank
Prabhupada
you so
ki
much.
jai.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Anand